This documentary covers the death of a child and child abuse. All information is drawn directly from official interrogation footage and is presented strictly for informational and documentary purposes.
What if I could tell you that you stopped on that bridge?
Where?
Right there where she was found. When you turn off Detroit on Ashland there, you go up past that business a little ways and there's a bridge there with big concrete things and rails on top of it.
That was the only time I stopped when I got back after that corner. That stop sign.
You never stopped on that bridge? You sure about that?
Yes.
Thought we were being truthful.
We are.
Why'd you stop on the bridge?
No, I stopped on the bridge. I stopped at the stop sign.
Yeah, you stopped there. But you also stopped on the bridge. And I can prove you did. Why'd you stop on the bridge?
You say you can prove I can. I mean, if you say you can prove I can, then tell me why I stopped on the bridge. Because I did not stop on the bridge.
You stopped on the bridge to put her body in the water. Naomi's body.
Did you throw her over the rail or did you drag her around the side? That's the question I had. I was
I didn't
wondering
throw her on the
about.
rail. I didn't drag her around the side. I did not dump nobody. I did not dump a body anywhere. She was not in my car.
What you just watched is a man being confronted with something he cannot deny. His own phone data and surveillance footage placing him on the exact bridge where 12-year-old Naomi's body was found. He had already lied about being at the apartments when she disappeared. He had already lied about where he drove that night. And now, he is sitting in that chair trying to explain why he stopped on a bridge with nobody around, in a neighborhood he claims he doesn't know. For a minute and a half, in the middle of the night, the victim was Naomi. She lived at the apartment complex where Robert Howard's girlfriend also lived. Howard is a convicted sex offender. And when detectives started talking to everyone in the area, his story began to fall apart, almost immediately. This is that interrogation from beginning to end.
Hello. Mr. Howard, right? Okay. I'm an investigator work. Okay. We're investigating that missing girl from the apartment complex. And we've been talking to a ton of people, canvassing the area, trying to get everybody to, give samples of DNA. I have a consent to search if you would be willing to do a DNA swab. Yeah? Okay. No?
Sure.
Or yes?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
I didn't know if you said no or yes. All right. Today's date is the 7th of June. It's Escambia County Sheriff's Office. 10:46 p.m. Okay. I'm going to read these instructions. You do not have to consent to a search of yourself or your property. If you do consent to such search, any evidence observed or obtained by such search can be used against you in a court of law. If you refuse to consent to such search, your refusal cannot be used against you. Unless you consent to such search, we cannot search you or your property without probable cause, except upon the authority of a search warrant issued by a judge.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
What's your name?
Robert.
Robert, I'm Matt.
Okay. All right. Can you give me your full name?
Robert Howard. Robert LaTroy Howard.
LaTroy?
Yeah, L-E-T-R-O-Y.
What's your birthday?
3/19/79.
And where do you live?
From 210 Ball Lane. Lot 30. Bruton, Alabama.
And a phone number for you?
251
Mm-hmm.
363.
850. 363?
Yes.
Okay.
7930.
Is that a cell or home?
Cell.
Cell?
I have cell.
And that's your cell?
Yes.
And where do you work?
Freight car.
Freight car?
Frit, F-R-I-T-C-A-R.
Where's that at?
Burton.
Do you have an address for them?
It's either 1865 or 1365. I think one says 1865 Douglas Avenue.
Douglas?
Douglas Avenue.
Douglas
yeah.
Avenue.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get started,
Mhm.
I want to read over your rights, okay? Like I said, you're not under arrest at this time. I just want to read these over before we get started talking about anything. All right. Again, today's date is the 7th of June, 2017. It's Gaming County Sheriff's Office. It is
10:56.
10:56. All right. All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used as evidence against you in court.
Okay.
You have the right to have a lawyer present while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer will be appointed for you without cost before questioning. If you wish to have any answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You understand those rights?
Yes.
Okay. If you understand and you want to speak with us, just print there and sign. All right. Okay, and like I said, the other investigator gave me the information that she had obtained when she talked to you earlier this morning. And I know you've been talked to prior to that also, so you probably are like getting a little bit worn out of the talking to us. But we just have to go over details just because, you know, it is a missing little girl. Or not a missing little girl, she's now deceased.
Yeah, I heard.
And you live in the apartment, or your girlfriend lives in the apartment.
Yes.
What apartment does she live in?
216.
Apartment 216? All right. And what's her name again?
Lauren Ewing.
What is it?
Lauren Ewing.
Ewing?
Yes.
E-U-E-W?
E-W-I-N-G,
Okay.
yes.
And it's L-A-U-R-E-N. Okay. And you guys have a child together?
Yes. 1-year-old
Baby,
son.
right?
Yes.
1-year-old? Okay. And where does she work?
She works at Walgreens.
Walgreens?
Yes.
Which one?
9th, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you work at Frick Car?
Yes.
What is your schedule at work?
Work night shift. We go in time between 3:30 and 5, and we work like till like 8 hours is up, or if we have like a long night, maybe we may work like 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours.
Okay. So you usually go in about 3:30 or 5 in
Between
the
3:30 and 5.
afternoon,
Yes.
and then you get off usually about what time?
Between the hours of maybe 11:30 and 1:30, somewhere from there.
Okay. 1 to 1:30?
Yeah.
Okay. What about like days of the week do you work?
Sunday through Thursday.
That's a regular, you don't switch
Yeah.
around like
No.
weekends or anything like that? Just-
Unless only time I may, unless I'm usually off on Fridays and Saturdays, but I'm always off on Saturdays. May work a Friday if like one of the guys on day shift needs to be off Friday. He may work for me like one night, and I work for him like that Friday. Other than that, that's it.
Okay. I know they went through it already, but did you work that Wednesday that Naomi went missing, the
That
initial
Wednesday
day?
night, yes.
You worked that Wednesday night? What time did you work that night?
We went in a little after 5.
Okay, so 5:10, 5:15,
We clocked in like 5:36.
5:36. Who's we? Just everybody, like a group of
Well,
you
it's
come
just
in at
me and
once?
one other guy that works there at night because we just set up everything to be prepared for the next day.
What's his name?
Jeffrey Lambert.
Lambeth?
Yes.
Okay. Does he live in Burton?
He lives in Flomaton.
Flomaton?
Yes.
Do you know his number? By chance, off the top of your head?
If I'm not mistaken, it's 727-1533. They got my phone. I don't know
Okay.
if they still have my phone. It's in my phone. So.
Okay. So 5:30 p.m. Wednesday the 31st, you were clocked in at work. Okay. And when do you remember what time you got off that night?
Whenever the 8 hours is up, like I say, whether we get through early or whatever, whenever them 8 hours is up, that's when we got off. And we got through before the 8 hours was up, so that would put us like 1:30.
1:30. All right. All right, and earlier, before you went to work that day, where'd you wake up in the morning?
Here, long.
Over at this apartment?
Yes.
Okay, so you woke up at the apartment over here. What time would you say you woke
It
up?
was early. It was early in the morning. The exact time I really don't know, but it was early in the morning.
Before 9?
Yes, before 9.
Okay. Before 8?
Between about 7. I'll say about 7, maybe.
7
It's
a.m.?
like I usually don't sleep past 8, if that. But,
Okay. And then what'd you two do?
Lauren went to work. I went to the gym that morning.
What gym?
Real Time Fitness
Where's that at?
on 9 Mile.
And what time were you there?
I'll say I was there about 9:30.
You have to use like a key card or
Yeah,
anything.
that's on my car keys. They got those too. I mean, I didn't get anything in my car.
So you have to like
You have to
swipe.
scan yourself in. Yes.
What time did you take Lauren to work?
She drove her own car to work.
You didn't take her?
I didn't take her to work.
Okay.
I just went and
I
got
thought
her
they
on
had
her lunch
sent you-
break. I've been. Is my house and vehicle gonna be searched? Because
Yes.
I've been looking. Okay, that's all I'm
Yes.
asking. Because
Yes.
I haven't cleaned it. Everything is still
Yes,
the same.
that's what they're doing right
Okay,
now. So
that's what I've been waiting on. That's just like I
Well,
told
not-
you today.
yeah,
I
your
mean, I know you're not
house,
saying it,
your
and I know
apartment.
why y'all are taking precautions because of
Yeah.
my status. And like I say, I just been waiting on this to happen because I knew it was gonna happen. So that's all I wanted to know. That's fine.
What is your background or your history or
Well,
whatever?
when I was in I got out of high school, me and a girl was messing around. She got pregnant, and her grandmother is like a minister or whatever. So it was more of I made her than it being consensual to the point of because we had been doing this the whole summer. And so I said I got I copped out because I didn't have no money to try to afford a lawyer, so I had to cop out, and I did 15 years,
How old were you?
like 18 years old,
And how old was she?
like 17,
Okay. What year was that?
1998.
what was the charge?
First degree rape.
First degree rape?
Yes.
And that was in Alabama.
Yes.
She was 17, you said?
Yes.
How long had y'all
Almost.
had a relationship?
We started messing around this summer, so I mean we knew each other, for years. So
Did y'all go to the same school?
yes, we went to the same school.
Was there another charge that you had in your history?
Yeah, it was say the same thing. It was just another girl put in, but it was like basically like I did this same thing to this other girl.
You got her pregnant, or you just?
No, I didn't get her
Okay.
pregnant. It was just we was messing around, and she said I made her. And it's the same time that this other girl said the same thing.
And what
Basically, they
was-
said I did the same thing to both of them in the same night at the same time,
So you were 18. How old was this girl?
same age.
So both 17.
Now, my paperwork, I don't know if this changed, but in my paperwork, it had like 2 different ages. Then it said it was a white female. It's not a white female. It's 2 black females, and they were the same age. I don't know if they ever changed it because they got my tattoos and
Because
everything
I thought
else.
one of them was a younger female.
Yeah,
that
they got
said.
they got a lot of my stuff messed up. They got the
Okay.
tattoos and everything messed up. So that, I don't know if they changed it or fixed it, but we
Mm-hmm.
were all like 17, 18 years old, and it was 2 black females.
Okay.
Well, they had to be under 18, right?
17 years old. Yes.
17.
Let's pause here because this context is critical. Robert Howard is a convicted sex offender. He did 15 years for first-degree rape, and his own account describes 2 separate girls making the same allegation against him at the same time. He is now living, on and off, at the apartment complex where 12-year-old Naomi lived. He is required by law to register and to not be around children. The detectives already know all of this before he walks into that room. And yet, Howard answers every question calmly, openly, almost voluntarily, as if cooperating will make the suspicion disappear. He even says he knew the search was coming. He knew it was going to happen. That's not the statement of an innocent man trying to clear his name. That's the statement of a man who has been through this system before and believes he knows how to navigate it.
Have you ever seen her around the complex or?
See her all the time when we were in and out. Like I said, when we would come in, They would be either playing between the complexes or on her mom's back balcony, because going up the steps, you can see their balcony, or their back porch rather, from the balcony. They would always speak whenever we would come in and out. And other than that, that was about it.
She dances a lot back there, doesn't she?
I guess.
On the balcony.
Well, they be back there playing most of the time when I
Mhm.
see them. As far as dancing, I don't know.
Yeah. I heard she does a lot of dancing. Mom says she dances on the back porch a lot.
That's where we see them back there.
Was she
playing.
friendly? I mean, the
She
little
always
girl?
spoke. I mean, like I said, other than that, that's pretty much all I know about her. Like I said, she would always speak. If she seen us, she would speak. Regardless if we seen her or not, she would let us know that she was there. She would speak.
I gotcha. Did she ever come over to y'all's apartment or anything?
She's never been to our apartment.
So
We've never been to Lauren's. If she has, she's been there when I wasn't there. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Lauren told me one day that they missed the bus and they came and used her phone to call their mom and let her know they missed the bus. Other than that, that's all I know about them being there.
Okay.
So she's never been in Lauren's apartment other than just
Not when I
at
was
the
there.
door?
Not when I was there.
Okay.
Nothing I know
What about, have they ever been in your cars?
No.
Either one of your cars?
of. No.
Did you see that girl that Wednesday at all?
No, sir.
When was the last time you saw her?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe like, it may have been that weekend, maybe between Friday and Sunday. Somewhere up in there, because I was off. I know it may have been like that Friday or Saturday.
So
I was
you
off.
were staying there the whole weekend?
Yeah, you used to come down the weekend, yes.
Okay.
How old do you think she is?
They say, well, I know they say she's 12 years old from the
Okay.
flyer.
Before that, I mean, how old do you think she was?
A kid, maybe, I said maybe 10, 11 before
Okay.
that.
So she looked young.
Yeah.
She looks a little older than her age. She acts a little older than her age. She
I don't
dresses
see how she looks older.
provocatively.
I don't see how she looks older than her age. Because, like I say, it looks like a child to me.
She looks like, I would say, 13.
That's still considered a child.
Yeah, but she's mature for her age. As Mama and all her friends and family have said that she's mature for her age. You don't think so?
I don't know. I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm just.
You just
looking
gave
to
that
listen.
look like you
Right.
don't think so. No?
I mean, I don't know because I haven't been around her like that to know
Mhm.
how she is. So, I don't know. No, I'm just listening. Like, you know.
Yeah. Did you know that that's where we ended up finding Naomi later on? Did you learn that? That
Yeah.
that was the location that
Yeah.
you were driving around? Was that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where we found her?
I seen that one on the live feed when I was looking at the live feed.
Were you surprised that that was where she was located and you were there just recently? And
I thought about it, like, well, damn. I said to myself, you know, damn, I was over there. But, you know, I didn't think no more of it. I was like, well, you know, I ain't have shit to do with that, so,
Did you ever stop right there on that bridge?
no. I didn't stop at all.
So you always were
It was
Moving.
constantly
driving
moving.
through
Yes,
there?
constantly moving. I never
how
stopped.
fast do you think you were going through there?
Like, maybe like 20, 25, maybe.
So now, I mean, now that we're being honest about the phone stuff, we know earlier when you said you weren't at the apartments at 1:30, but we show you at the apartments at 1:30. Maybe did you have your time confused, or did you happen to stop in and forgot about it?
I don't want to say I was confused, but, you know, like I said, I know I dropped Lauren off at 12. And like I said, I never really kept up with the time from that.
Do you remember stopping back into the apartments after dropping her off at work?
Yeah, because I had to go back and get my own wallet because I was supposed to have to keep my ID on me all times.
Okay.
What if I could tell you that you stopped on that bridge?
Where?
Right there where she was found. When you turn off Detroit on Ashland there. You go up past that business a little ways and there's a bridge there with big concrete things and rails on top of it.
Yeah. That's not the only time I stopped when I got back after that corner. That stop sign.
You never stopped on that bridge? You sure about that?
Yes.
Thought we were being truthful.
We are.
No, we're not. Why'd you stop on the bridge?
Did not stop on the bridge. I stopped at the stop sign.
Yeah, you stopped there.
Mm-hmm.
But you also stopped on the bridge. And I can prove you did.
Okay.
Why'd you stop on the bridge?
You say you can prove I can. I mean, if you say you can prove I can, then tell me why I stopped on the bridge. Because I did not stop on the bridge.
You stopped on the bridge to put her body in the water. Naomi's body.
Did you throw her over the rail or did you drag her around the side? That's the question I had. I was
Didn't
wondering
throw her on the
about.
rail. I didn't drag her around the side. I did not dump nobody. I did not dump a body anywhere. She was not in my car.
Up until this moment, Howard had been measured, careful, almost rehearsed. But now the detectives have put something on the table he cannot explain away. Surveillance footage showing his car stopped on the bridge for 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, in a neighborhood he claims he's never been to, at a bridge where Naomi's body was found. And watch what happens. He doesn't immediately deny it. He says, "If you say you can prove it, tell me why I stopped." That's not the response of someone who knows they didn't do it. That's the response of someone calculating how much the investigators actually have. He already admitted he was at the apartments when he said he wasn't. He already admitted he drove through the dump site, and now he's being told, on camera, "You were on that bridge," and all he has left to say is, "It wasn't me."
Why are you stopped on that bridge 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes?
And I did not stop on the bridge.
The video shows otherwise.
Okay.
2 different places had video right there
Okay, well.
on Ashland. It's undeniable that you stopped
You said
on
stop
bridge.
1.5, 2 minutes.
Yes.
If something like that was to happen, then you got clear-cut picture if that's the case.
He asked you, why'd you stop?
I did not stop.
It's right there.
So you got a picture saying that I was stopped on the bridge. So that means you got a picture of me apparently dumping his body.
No, it's obstructed, but you could see that you came in, stopped, and didn't come out. At least for 2 minutes. That shows you stopped.
What about that?
You were sitting on the bridge, and a car came by, and you drove off, pulled back out on Detroit, turned around in the driveway, and then pulled back on. Am I lying?
No,
Car passed by when
I
you first
did
tried to
not.
stop. You went down when you saw it. You went to the stop sign, waited for that car to get out of the way, came back around, and got back up on the bridge.
Tell me I'm lying.
That's exactly what happened.
I didn't show you the video, bud.
Okay.
I'm not lying.
I didn't dump nobody.
Who dumped the body?
I don't know. I didn't dump it. Wasn't me.
Why are you stopped on the bridge? Look, man, what went wrong?
What do you mean what went wrong? I don't know what went wrong. I didn't have nothing to do with the child.
Do you know her to be promiscuous? Was she flirting with you?
I don't know
or?
anything. I've never had any kind of contact with this child.
Did you think she maybe have been older? And
I know this is a child. I've never had anything to do with this. Never. Other than speaking to that child when they spoke to me, that was it.
That child right there?
Yes,
Naomi?
Naomi. Yes.
she's cute. Was cute.
I mean, if I dump this body that y'all say, I mean, y'all should find something from me on her, or from her in my vehicle or whatever. If this is what I'm supposed to have done.
So what would you say once they come back with the DNA in your car that belongs to her, or the blood that's on the side of the car that belongs to her? What would you say to that?
If it's blood on the side of that car,
that belongs to her. Say that.
Hold on. Let me say this, because you're trying to put things in my mouth.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
what would you
yes
say?
you are. Yes you are.
Okay,
yes
go
you
ahead.
are.
Go ahead.
If there's blood on the side of that car, it did not come from this child, because this child has never been in my car. You will not find anything from this child in my car. You will not find anything that has to do with Naomi in my car.
But if we did,
There's no if. There's no if. Because she's never been in there. There's no if.
what about your house in Burton?
Okay, you'll find nothing in there either.
What about the apartment over here?
You find nothing in there either. Like I've told you, I don't know of a time them kids have ever been in there. Ever. I said it was a long time ago that Lauren said that they missed the bus, her and her brother missed the bus, and they asked to use her phone to call their mom. And that was so long ago. That wasn't even this year. I think it was like last school year or something. But it's been a very long time. Other than that, you will find nothing. Comb it, please. All of it. All of it.
I could see it in your eyes. It's weighing on you.
See?
This is
Well,
gonna be
if you
so
say
much-
you see it, then so be it. Because all this other stuff you talking about, what you see on me, what's weighing on me.
I can
Man,
see
y'all been. That's what y'all do.
Your voice,
y'all
your
train.
voice quivers. You're shaking. Your
I'm
lips
shaking
are
where?
dry. Your throat's dry. Your mouth's dry. All the reaction of somebody that's got a lot of stuff just pressing down because they know something about this girl
Yeah.
and they want to tell it. So if there's something you know about what happened to her, and that's why you lied initially about where you were at.
I know nothing about this child. Who she's been with, where she went, who she went with. I don't know nothing. Nothing. Or any other child for that matter. Had nothing to do with that.
Why would you say any other child?
I'm just saying, just put it out there. Because I've never messed with the child, period. That's why I'm saying it.
What were your thoughts about what happened to her when they first said they found her dead? What were your thoughts about what might have happened to her?
Like I told him when you stepped out early, he asked me that same thing. I mean, I'm like, well, damn, I really don't know what happened to her.
What usually would you think happens to a young girl that gets kidnapped,
Somebody
killed?
them snatched the girl up and killed her. I mean,
Usually, though, there's
I mean,
a motive in
tried,
taking a girl.
maybe tried to take her off somewhere and have sex with her or whatever, and I don't know. I say shit, maybe well, he had her somewhere and shit didn't go like he thought it was gonna go or thought they were gonna go and killed her. I mean, shit, it's a number of things that can run across as a scenario. What you think?
It's understandable. She is a cute girl. She looks a little older than her age. She acts a little older than her age. She
I don't
dresses
see how she looks older.
provocatively.
I don't see how she looks older than her age. Because, like I say, it looks like a child to me.
She looks like, I would say, 13.
That's still considered a child.
Yeah, but She's mature for her age. As Mama and all her friends and family have said that she's mature for her age. You don't think so?
I don't know. I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm just.
You just
looking
gave
to
that
listen.
look like you
Right.
don't think so. No?
I mean, I don't know because I haven't been around her like that to know
Mhm.
how she is. So, I don't know. No, I'm just listening. Like, you know.
Yeah. You know, I can understand if, you know, you were attracted to her.
I wasn't at all whatsoever. I mean, y'all can say you can understand this and you can see this, but that's not the case. I was not. Honestly, I've never been attracted to children or a child. Never.
Have you ever been in a situation like this before?
Dealing with a child?
Just this kind of situation where there may be an accusation against you and a younger child. Has there any been?
No.
So if I were to talk to like family, friends, everybody that you know
You
been
can
around
talk
you
to
for your,
anybody that knows me.
nobody knows
and
of any
no
incident.
no one would ever tell you anything about, okay, well, he had an incident with a child, he been accused of this, or, you know.
Other than the 2 rapes that.
Other than
Yeah, the charges of those.
Other than that, nobody ever tell you anything like that. That I've done anything to a child, or mistreated a child, or hurt a child, or anything like that. Friends, family, however, other folks' children, family's children, nobody ever tell you that.
Robert Howard never confessed in this interrogation. He sat in that room for hours, calm, measured, cooperative on the surface, and denied everything until the very end. But what the detectives had was building silently around him. His phone placed him at the apartments at 1:30, the exact time Naomi went missing. Surveillance placed his car at the bridge where she was found, stopped for a minute and a half, while another car passed, after which he repositioned and came back. He had already lied about his timeline. He had a prior conviction for first-degree rape, and he lived steps away from the 12-year-old girl he described as cute and mature for her age. The investigation didn't end in that room, but everything that mattered, every lie, every calculated pause, every slip, it's all right here on tape. Naomi deserved justice, and the detectives in that room made sure nothing would be forgotten.